It's very funny and very weird, right? Canelo fans and Benavidez fans actually agree on something. They both agree that Beterbiev is overrated. He is ready to be taken. And they both think their guys can do it. Canelo fans and boxing fans, and not just them, content creators like Zittel and boxers like Ryan Garcia believe that Canelo and Benavidez can overtake Beterbiev after seeing his performance against Beterbiev. Interesting. What I don't get is Biv's style is completely different than Canelo's and Benavidez. So how can you draw a conclusion, oh, he went the distance with Bivol, which neither one of them beat? Now Canelo and Benavidez can overtake him. Unless we're going by Benavidez sparring stories, and you know how I feel about sparring stories. They're whack. You know, and I know, sparring stories is just like practice. The guy you're sparring against, more than likely, is not going all out. He's just working on things for his fight. So you getting the best of someone in sparring does not mean anything. If you got best of the guy in sparring, let's see the real thing in the ring. Personally, I think Benavidez loses to Bivol or Beterbiev. And we know Canelo already lost to Bivol. First of all, they want to talk about, well, Beterbiev cannot handle Benavidez' volume of punching. I can almost guarantee if that fight ever happened, which it never will, if it ever happened, Benavidez is not going to throw as many punches as he do against smaller guys. And there's a couple of other things. Benavidez is flat-footed. His footwork is terrible, and he's not a big puncher. So how is he going to stop Beterbiev like Zittel said? He couldn't stop Gvozdyk. He couldn't stop Caleb Plant. How is he going to stop Beterbiev? I think these boxing overreactions are funny because we're criticizing the next man for winning the title. We criticize Crawford for beating Madrimov and having a competitive fight with Madrimov, even though he won the fight. Now we're criticizing Beterbiev for having a competitive fight with the undefeated champion and Beterbiev. And now people draw the conclusion that Beterbiev is food for Canelo and Benavidez since he had a competitive fight with Beterbiev, which you can make all the excuses you want. But he did beat Canelo easily, and Canelo's an all-time great. I don't care what the scorecards say. It wasn't even close. Beterbiev won that fight. And this is no slide to Canelo, because Canelo is a great fighter. But I'm not going to say Canelo beats Beterbiev when Canelo lost to Bivol and Benavidez struggled with Gvozdyk. A guy that Beterbiev knocked out when Gvozdyk was good and he was an undefeated champion and he was called the Nail. But anyway, leave your thoughts and comments below. I know Beterbiev is getting older, but what are your thoughts? Does Beterbiev lose to a Canelo Alvarez and Benavidez? Jay Beezy, I'm gone.